Welcome back, and welcome home, a lot of other people. We are just based in London at the moment. Sun is about to set right now. You can see the some people ask what's the back. This is well, I don't even know, London Eye, maybe, not sure. But anyway, let's come back. What I want to show you today, we're going to talk about three things today. We're going to talk about, first thing, I want to talk about what happened to the market right now. We are in a very powerful market right now. You should know in the month of September what's about to happen. We talk about it many times, even before these weeks as well. So we're going to look at what's the market conditions doing right now, where it's going to go up, where it's going to go down, how can we make a lot of money from this. The second of all, we're also going to talk about the trades that we have placed a couple of weeks ago, even last week. How have they been doing? I hope some of you got a chance to play some of your trades last week. It doesn't have to be last week, even many weeks ago. We always have, when we talk about watch lists, I used to send watch lists at the end of the month. Now what I want to do, I actually want to do watch lists kind of like every week like that. But really compound the watch list to send it all out during extreme fear. So that means we go all in during extreme fear stage, because that's the easiest way to make money. That means if you close your eyes, chances are if you buy any stock at the right stage of the economy, you will make a lot of money. Yeah. So that's kind of what happened. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Did I record a session? Let's have a look. I hope I did. Now, what I'm gonna do right now, I am going to share my screen right now. Cool. So how do we do this? Let's go to for those who are new, before we do anything, the very first step that we do, we want to look at our SB. Ooh, that's a bit. We want to start with looking at our SB 500. Oh my God, how do I follow host view, immersive speaker, screen? Oh my God, what just happened? Just give me a second. I lost my face in the process. Anyway, the very first step that we do, let's cancel this. My gosh. Hide side view, show non-participant, standard follow host view. Can we do that? Standard side by side speaker. What is this? So sorry about this. Because suddenly my face is kind of gone. Hide side view. Show non-participants. We can see your face. Full screen. Okay, let's start again. So sorry about this. Do like that. Ooh, what just happened? Like that. Ooh, what happened? Never done this before. Zoom is changed so much. Basically, can you guys see my chart though? If you see my chart, can you see my screen? Down in the chat box, if you can still see my face while you look at my face chart, type yes. Dex view camera, HD camera, view video settings, origin ratio. Wow, that was crazy. Sign my high view. Anyway, can you still see though? Yes? Oh, really? You guys can see both? Okay. Because I only thought I can only see myself, or I can't see both. But anyway, sorry about this. Now, let's come back. So you guys can see both? Okay, awesome. How though? How do I know whether my face is not blocking the screen? This is actually incredible. But anyway. Awesome. It's good that you can see both. Don't worry, you look fine. Okay, awesome. Now, thank you, Laura. So we have this. So the very first step that whenever we do anything, we start with the SP 500 first. Yeah. So if you remember, just based on our step by step way of doing it, you want to be drawing a trend line on almost all of the time frame. So monthly time frame will be great. So you just draw like that. If I hope you still remember the three criteria. You want to have a lot of touches, wider time frame, and less steep. Yeah. So basically, that just means that the best time to buy is kind of here. When SP 500 drop all the way down here around 4800, that's a really good time for you to go all the way in. Yeah. If it comes all the way down here based on monthly time frame. But when it comes to this weekly time frame, and then here's as well, you can draw another line, okay, or you can remove. Yeah, it's almost quite similar as well when it comes back to this trend line. This is just on second step of the technical analysis. And you go on third step, and then you draw another trend line just right here. So you want to wait for you to come all the way back down here. That will be a really good time to kind of get in. Some people will be like, oh, Raven, should I wait here or should I wait until to the bottom here? Obviously, the bottom will be really, really good, but this could be a potential bounce. Yeah. Now, then we go on step number 3. Then we just basically go on drawing our support line. So obviously we have one support line here. It's saying that if it comes back here around 5.1, it will be a good time to buy. When I say buy, you can buy this or you can buy any of the major stock. You're probably going to make money as well, because when S&P 500 goes up, the rest is going to go up as well. Or when it comes all the way down here, this is a second support line. But I think personally, a strong support line, if it gets to around 5,000, you want to write it down. Anything below 5,000, you can start adding a position in. Yeah, don't try to keep it clean. Try to aim the bottom perfectly. Anything below 5,000, you can see it's around 5,000 there. It's a really, really good time. Last time, in August time, when we reached extreme fear at that moment, there's a bounce here. So you just want to make sure anything below 5,000 is kind of a good time to start putting yeah, to get into stocks. Now, so right now, obviously not yet. It looks like there's still a little bit of thing to go down just a little bit more. So that's based on step 3. Step 4, you want to see some pattern, some chart pattern. If you do not know about step 4, that's absolutely fine. No one's going to blame you. But the pattern here is quite clear. You can see a double top pattern, yeah? One up, one second. So it's like a double top drop. If I'm going to draw a little bit just right here, a little bit like here, yeah, double top drop just like that. Yeah, it's kind of the reversal patterns as well. And step number 4, you want to see some indicators. I'm pretty sure almost all indicators would have given you a short signal. So let's have a look. You can put on CCI, you can put on, what else do we don't really put on? Stochastic, they're very, very similar. You want to change the CCI settings to 90 if you remember. And this one you want to change to 2012-9. Yeah. So remember I told you before, it's much better to have a signal of when it's red, buying is a lot better than kept giving a signal of like that sell, because shorting companies is not the easiest way to make money. The easiest way to make money is to buy companies. Okay. So you can see it comes back down. It did come down a little bit, but so were like a lot of down here. You're supposed to come down, but it didn't. Right now, obviously, we have a short signal here, just like that as well. Yeah. So crosses, you can see whenever it crosses up, I much rather have a signal that crosses up and buy, crosses up and buy. So for those who are new, just take one signal for investment indicators based on step 5. Do a buy signal. That's a lot better than a sell signal. Why? Because stock market normally goes up really nicely. Okay, unless something happen. Unless something happen. So what I'm gonna do right now, we're gonna go on a step-by-step process again. If you just what is that? If you just go on the website, what is this? You just go on the website, just step by step kind of process. So let's go on the step 1. Just read the free and grid real quick here. So we are at, remember, technical analysis is just 5% to 10% of the whole pieces of the puzzle. Oh my God, we have so many people. Let's have a look. Why do we have so many people? Hi, Bruno. Hi, Amira. Nice to meet you. Patron. What's going on, Patron? Patron, you want to send me a tag. Beige. Oh, okay. I think beige is one of them. Okay, but anyway, so we have a grid here. So right now we are at a grid. You can see already last time when we had August 5, this is when extreme fear happened. Yeah. And another time we have a little bit of fear there going on. And the last time we have is October 27, extreme fear happened as well. Guess what should we do on October 27? That in the chat box just real quick. What should we do when we reach October 27 when we are at extreme fear stage? Down in the chat box, just real quick. Yeah. If you have bought here, would you have made money? Would you have made money? Yeah. Just right here as well. So you want to test yourself quite a lot just because so that when it comes down again, you can prepare yourself again. So right now we're just waiting for it to reach here. That's where you really want to go all in and buy. And it's easier to make money at the extreme fear stage because stock market always go up historically. If you want to short, you are only shorting using like 10% of your capital, even 5% of your capital. If you have £100, you short with £10. If you have £1,000, you short with £100. You want to short with very, very small capital because shorting is not the easiest way to make money. A lot of traders go broke. Write that down. A lot of traders go broke shorting the markets, while rarely people will go broke buying the market because buying is very, very easy. Buying, you are just buying it. Stocks always go up. Buying is very, very easy. Shorting is a lot more advanced. So you want to use very, very small capital. And shorting means you're actually kind of, shorting means you're not only you're being late, not only you're paying daily charges, you're also a lot of things are happening when you're shorting. You're going against a lot of the stuff because historically people make money when the price goes up, so it's a lot easier like that. But it doesn't mean that market is not going to come down. Market did come down, but a much better way to do a better thing to do is actually to wait to wait for extreme fear and go and buy there rather than um trying to sell your house and short the market. Do you understand? If you sell your house and short the market, I did that before 10 years ago. When I first started, when I used technical analysis only, I was just shorting the markets. I get excited shorting the markets because it sounds so exciting. But sometimes making money can be normal. Making money doesn't mean you have to be so pump, your heart doesn't have to pump so fast. Making money can be very easy if you buying it. Yeah, because stock market always go up in a really nice way, as you can see there. Yeah, but shorting doesn't mean it's bad. It's just that we don't recommend you to use too big position when you short. Okay, it's much better to save your money and wait for it to come to extreme fear and then you buy it just right then. But that's based on step number one. Let's look at more step number one. We look at what the CEO is doing. Yeah, so this one is just to tell you that you know what, we want to go all in when there's a crossover. At the moment, we haven't got the crossover yet. And I'm also very, very interested in the number 7 to look at what the hedge funds is doing. So yeah, you already know the time to go all in is around here, around when this NAAIM number reaches. Last time, if you bought in November, would you have made money? Would you have lost money? Yep, you would have made money. So right now we're just waiting for that at the moment. Yeah, we're waiting for that at the moment. So you want for this. This one is a bit delayed. It comes out every 2 weeks. You look at the numbers here. It comes out every 2 weeks. So you want to wait for it to go all the way there, and then you can start putting your money in. So that's based on just step one. And step two, we talk about it quite a lot of times as well. Where step two, just click on there. Just Bitcoin. Sorry about this. Well, we can look at Bitcoin since a lot of people own Bitcoins as well. So you can see based on Bitcoin, July, September, August is probably the worst day ever for cryptocurrency. You can see it just keep going down all the way till like October time, middle of October time. That's for cryptocurrency, okay? So obviously you can probably predict that Bitcoin has actually been dropping big time since, let's say, when does it since? In our website, it says since July. So let's see whether that's true. So Bitcoin since July, you can see August is here. What's July? June. Okay, just probably around there. Basically, we've reached all-time high for Bitcoin in like June, and then there's a bit of July here. Yeah, this is actually July. Yep, July here, and it started to go down very nicely. And when is it gonna continue to go down? It's saying that it might continues to go down until the middle of October or just end of September, just right here. This is for anyone who kind of own kind of like Bitcoin. But we already asked a lot of our students to short to sell that Bitcoin when it's in July kind of time there. Yeah. But anyway. What I am also wanting to share is step number two, the index. So if you look at the index, you can see September time, we're reaching that times, yeah. Suddenly things are supposed to go down. So August are still okay. You can see August are still quite nice. You can see when we reach September time, things are just not very good. Historically, September, no one knows why. It's just a pattern. Some people don't trust the pattern. Um, um, if you don't trust the pattern, that means you don't believe that the earth is round. You don't believe that we live in a world of rhythm and of historical pattern. So September time, and then guess what happened? Today is actually the first day of September. Um, yeah, 3rd of September, yesterday was a Labor Day in the US. So yesterday doesn't count. So today the market was actually quite red, Nvidia went down 8%. Last week we talked about it, but I'm going to talk more about that later. But yeah, you can see September time historically it's just been coming down a little bit, just like that. You can see September just right here. It's just coming down like that to the end of September. Probably have a bottom just right there. Germany says that it's supposed to come down all the way to October time. That's actually what happened last time before we have a winter rally. So no matter who wins the election, normally the stock will just keep going up, just all the way down to October. So September and October time is a time of the market where times things goes down. So I want to warn you. I want to tell you. I told you last week, if you're having any leverage position, if you're using any spread betting account, if you're using any what else? Obviously, because yeah, today the market goes down so much, tomorrow we might have a rebound. But I'm just saying, if you're using any leverage position, if you have any long position, that is using leverage quite a lot, you can probably start taking your profit. I would just close all of them out. If you have any long position on leverage, yeah, like CFD and leverage, things like that, longing. And but if you are using share dealing, yeah, if you are using share dealing, if you've been owning your index, you own your QQQ, SP 500 and stuff like that, you own your index on share dealing, then I want you to write that down. You want to swear to God that you will never, ever, ever sell them because you do not have to sell them. You can just, some people are like, oh, what if you don't have to sell them, even though the market crash, even 2008 financial crisis happened again, you don't have to sell them because it will come back up again. Yeah, eventually. Time in the market is more important than time outside of the market because you can never ever tell when you're gonna be bottom and stuff like that. Even we're very, very good at this. Okay. So I just want to write that down a little bit. So how do I write that down? Let's have a look. Um, Yeah, I wrote that down last week as well. Own any leverage position. I told you last week, it's time to get out already, trail your stop up. If you have index, you want to continue to hold them. Itolo low leverage, 1 to 10%, you can make sure, you can short them. But let's talk about the trades that we kind of recommend. So last week, this is all happened last week. Yeah, 27th of August. This happened last week. Some students recommend auto parts. Very, very powerful, very, very good. Who recommend auto parts? Who make some money on auto parts? That in the chat box just right there. So let's have a look on last week trades right now. Now, this session, so what's the conclusion? The conclusion here is that if yes, shorting the markets is fine. Using 1 to 10% of your position is fine. But it's much better to find companies that is showing you decreasing guidance and you click your button on it. Yeah, that's just a lot more powerful. So what am I saying right now? So let's go through the trades that we have gone through last week and to see what happened. Now, okay, the first one, auto. parts. This is you recommend last week. I did not recommend. You are the one who called out the names, I think. Yeah. So well done for whoever called out the names. So last week we recommend what's the name? We spent a lot of time. Do you remember in the last 2 hours we go on and find trades and go on and find trades and we cannot find any. and then so it takes a lot of the time. Today, hopefully, we are not gonna take as much time because some of you have found some trades. Hopefully, I haven't checked yet. But let's have a look. So last week, last week or the week before, advanced auto parts. Let's have a look. Advanced auto parts, where it is. Okay, let's go on the website then. So what I'm gonna do right now. So today we're also gonna recommend some trades as well. Obviously, that's what we do. And let's see whether you're gonna make some money as well. So advanced auto parts. So I just want to go back in time again, just so that you know why do we recommend these trades some time ago. So I think, yeah, I think this is it. Provides earning guidance. So what these students actually did, they look at the guidance and then they realize that things is actually decreasing. Okay, anyone who is watching right now, I want you next time, even though it says provides earning guidance, I want you to do the manual way. I want you to go on to click the website, click the investor website and see what actually happened. So it says that, EPS on 27th of August from 2 to 2 to 5. But the problem here is that they didn't give us what happened before. So we've got to find that number. So you have to copy that and type investor. What is this? Quarterly result, press release. Okay, let's go press release. There's a lot of numbers here. So we are looking at announce. Are we looking at the same thing? Second quarters, first, what is this? 8885. Report correcting, replace first quarter result, second quarter result. What is this? Okay, this one. So obviously we have the one in August. We want to look at what happened in May, okay? 3 months before. Remember, we only look at the guidance, don't look at anything else. Let's see if they give us. Let me have a look. Result. How do you guys find advanced auto parts again? Why is that on the watch list last week? Can you see? It's just last week and I completely forgotten. So let's click one by one. Advanced auto parts, features, annual reports. Maybe it's this one. Webcast, infographic. All quarters. Okay, let's look at that. Q1. And then we want the first quarter. Really? Just like that? My gosh. Okay, let's see. First quarter result. Capital allocation. Okay, guidance is here. I'm so sorry. It's here. Okay, it's on the websites as well. So basically, last time we used to have a full year 2024 guidance of 3.75 as the low. Okay, this is like based in May 29. Okay, and then suddenly they provides guidance. When they say provides, you have to go to the website, manually find the numbers. So it's going to be second quarter, which is the one in August. So you just click on that. And then you go all the way to the bottom. It says guidance here. That's what we want. And you will see that the EPS has actually dropped to 2%. So my question to you, August 2022, full year guidance 2%. Sorry, 2 only. While before was 3.75. Is that a clear signal to buy or is it a clear signal to sell? How much percentage is that? Type in the chat box. Type on the chat box. Would you buy or would you sell? And if you have done that, would you have made money or would you have lost money? If you have done that, would you have make money or would you have lose money? Yeah, so that's exactly what we did. So last week, a lot of you recommend to short. I want to say congratulations to a lot of you who recommended this last week, because if you recommended that last week, you actually did the work. What work you did? First, you were reading one day on the website, this guy, market screener, you one day you were reading very happily. And then you look at the word provides. You look at the word provides. There's no increase, there's no decrease of guidance. There's a lower full year guidance. Okay, you actually saw this lower full year guidance. That's fine. So lower full year guidance is fine. But if they say provides, you can do it as well. You can do the manual work. And once you see the word provides, what you did is you click it, you look at the quarter right now, and you compare the quarter before to see the difference in the manual way. Obviously, this website is quite powerful. Sometimes they give you lower full year guidance. It tells you exactly what happened. But 2 years ago, when NVIDIA do that, NVIDIA literally just provides earning guidance. So for those who are listening right now, sometimes provides earning guidance, I recommend you to do it manually as well. So this is where a lowest full year guidance does a lot of work for you from previous 3.75 to 2. So this website almost do all the work for you. Yeah. So which is quite incredible. So by reading this one sentence, you can know that you're supposed to short already. And a lot of students short it and they make a lot of money screaming because every day it's just coming down. Yeah. So well done to you. This has happened last week. Obviously, we have to wait for 1 to 2 months to see the result, but that's kind of what happened. Anyway, so last week we also short Charles Rivers as well. Charles River. Let's see, what do we short this Charles River? Last week was 27th of August. Let's have a look. Yeah, 27th of August. Yeah, Charles River. So if you have any shorting trades, obviously the market comes down, you'll be very, very happy. So yeah, it comes down quite nicely there as well. A lot of students also make quite some money on that as well. It's the same situation, guys. Literally the same. I literally give you the link here. Next time, if you want to recommend me a trade, give me the links as well. So we can just click on that and just call it a day. The reason why is expect. You can see previous was 10.9, now was 9.9. Obviously, its decrease is profit by 10%. So we recommend to just click the button and sell this. And the stock did came down quite nicely. Yeah, I think students sent me that screenshot of that. So let me see if I can find the screenshot. Yeah, I think that's the one, I think. This is the one, let's look. Yeah, let's make it bigger. Oh, so it's too big, too big. Yeah, with Charles River, students were getting onto it. 2.5K, not bad. Advanced auto parts, a lot of students even make more than that, 4.5K. Helio Technology, what's that? Let's have a look. Where's Helio? Helio Technology, yeah, this is the last one that we recommend last week. Do you remember last week, like the last final day, last week, last final hour, minute, we were trying to find one trade per one trade, one trade per one trade. Yeah. Anyone who got into any of these trades that we talked about last week, say you got into them. You got into them. Helio Technology, I think this is the one. Okay, Helio Technology today only showed the results. Just came down like that. Interesting. Anyway, this is what happened kind of last week. If you didn't get it last week, I have the recording. We can look at the recording kind of later on as well. Okay, actually, let's see if we can find the recording right now. Really quick way. If you wrote that down, everyone got into them? Anyone wrote them down? Today we're gonna do a very similar thing as well. Hopefully this time you remember to do it. Cool. So this is last week recording. Let's look. Can I share my screen
as well? So I'm gonna make it easier. 28 plus 4, 32. So if it is way more than 32, then AI is gonna be here. Market is gonna be doing quite. But eventually, I still think market is gonna come down eventually anyway. So it might spike up and then come back down. Yeah, that's what probably might happen. So 32
So this
is
is for
a key number.
NVIDIA. Okay, we're talking about NVIDIA is going to go up and then come back down. And a lot of students also, because when NVIDIA does that, the whole world will follow because NVIDIA is now the largest company in the world. And obviously when NVIDIA crashed, the whole world crashed. The whole market almost crashed, like Nasdaq crashed. Like today, if you look like NVIDIA, let's see what happened to NVIDIA today. NVIDIA crashed 10%, 9.56% today, and the whole market was in the red. You see? So if you look at it here carefully, last week we talked about is around here. We talk about is kind of gonna crash, there's a recording, and it went out and then it come back down again. You see? Exactly like what we said. Last week was what day? 27th of August. Yeah. Using the strategy that we talked about. Oh, Raven, how do you know NVIDIA is gonna come down? We kind of talked about it last week, but just remind you again because we're at extreme greed. Second, because rhythm, our periodical pattern, says that in September time. Third, because the companies is not going to exceed the expectation all the time when all the big companies already go all in to buy the stock. The NVIDIA AI stock is like how many big boom can you have? But anyway, so yeah, and also we study 2000 technology bubble quite well as well, so it's very, very similar. But anyway, so we also recommend some at the ends as well. Let's see what do we have at the end. So yeah, these are some of the traits that we've got at the end. Let me see. The list goes on and on. Like Charles River at the end, Helios at the end. This is what we recommend kind of last week's as well. Yeah. So today we're gonna do the same. Hopefully next now you probably pay a little bit of attention because you know what's happening now. But anyway, so we are going to start now, and the way we start is I'm gonna ask you, please send me the link of any trades that you think is gonna make us a lot of money right now. Down in the chat box, and we're gonna go through one by one for you. Okay, we're gonna do this every kind of week now, just so that it's a lot easier. Let me see. So I'm gonna go on this spreadsheet to see if any beautiful people has done it. So nice. I love your step, Laura. Okay, let's look at the next one. That was my first shot, Laura. Well done, well done. Update, thanks for sorting. Took a few days to learn properly what CFD. Did all the rest in the demo. Well done, well done, well done. Well done. Did all of the rest in the demo account. Wow, well done, Laura. That's crazy. Brother made 880 thanks to shorting is the first day learning and did the rest. Well done, well done. Well done, Laura. Incredible. Be careful though. Be careful. Cool. Now, what I'm going to do right now, I am going. Arnoldas, welcome. Bertrand, welcome. Elmira, John, welcome. Awesome. Now, Toby, welcome. And as well as Saman. Saman, congratulations, Sam. Congratulations. So happy for you. Now, what am I going to do? I am going to look at trades right now that will hopefully make us some money in 1 month time. So I'm just going to look at this is November. Okay, this is all a little bit older. What else do I have? Let's have a look. Okay, August 26th. August 26th is acceptable, actually. Okay. It's coming up, coming up, coming up. Okay, let me look at Sam, this student. There's no right or wrong answer, by the way. It's just we are learning at the moment. Yeah, so don't be shy. 26th of August. Calculation of EPS 1.69 minus 0.75 divided by 0.54. Coco Philip. Q1, Q2, and the number is, and then we have cadence. Okay, we'll come back to that a little bit later. Racing full year guidance. Okay. What is this? Wow, what's happening, guys? Like, where's the name of this company? Who is this? Haga. Jiang Q. I think this is Andy. Okay, cool. Well done, well done. You need to give me the name of the company, yeah? Very, very good. But I need the name of the company. Homet Aerospace, well done. Vistra GQ, well done. Nvidia GQ, well done. Uroi, August 29. Okay, August 29 is very, very good. Okay, let's look at this student, Uroi. Um, see if we can make some money from that. Okay, let's have a look right now. The first one is increase, so we buy is 30%. Wow, what's happening? Sets fiscal 3 guidance. So I'm going to use 0.18. Where's the number? 0.18 minus 0.26. Look at here. Q3, second quarter, third quarter. And 0.18, now it's lost 0.26. Interesting, though. Interesting. And then what else? Ultra Beauty. Okay, some people know about Ultra Beauty. I think we can do this one. Ultra Beauty. Because a lot of people found this, I think. 22.6 is now. Previous outlook is 25. So I minus is 10.31. Decrease, so we short. Ultra Beauty, first one. Pretty simple, yeah? So today date, 3rd of September. First one, Ultra Beauty. I think Warren Buffett bought this company, if I'm not wrong, recently. Out September 2024. Okay, Ultra Beauty. And I want to kind of like copy and paste them so we can kind of like, have a look next time. Yeah. So it's around 10% decrease. So it's a short. Okay, I can do more study about this. Like I can go on to study a little bit more. Like we can look at the PE ratio, etc. But I think Ultra Beauty PE ratio is going to be at C. Yeah, it's kind of at the bottom already. It's a bit tricky. It's a bit at the bottom. 14, that's crazy. What am I looking at? I'm gonna go to market beats and type Ultra Beauty. Sometimes to be really, really confidence, Ultra with something, Ultra Beauty, Ultra Beauty. Okay, really confidence. You want to pull back the 8 quarters, just trying to compare to see how things is going. Okay, but let's me look at Ultra Beauty real quick. So from 520 to 450, a lot of people are decreasing their thing. Where is it? Now expects no new stores. Cut outlook. Okay. Cut outlook is where we click it. Expect full year comparable sales to be down, lower annual forecast. So it's actually quite bad. Um, Ultra Beauty, net sales 13, now expect full year a little bit. So it's a little bit down, 11 to 11.5 shares, a little bit down. Okay, let's look at the official website just for a second. Investor to see if there's any interesting thing. April, we're not looking at April. What about the one before? Yeah, this one. While we are encouraged by many indicators, our second quarter performance did not meet our expectation. primarily by a decline of the store sales. We are clear that the factors impacted our store performance. We are focused on driving stronger sales. In the first half, more cautious outlook. We have updated our full year expectation. Okay. 6 months balance sheet repurchase. During, we repurchased 212 million of our money, our stocks. During the first 6 months, we repurchased 1.497 during the second quarter. As of, we still have 2 billion to repurchase. Okay. We opened a few new stores. Outlook. So this is the outlook now. Okay, let's have a look really carefully. Previous and right now. 11.5. So it's decreases. Sales decreases. No change. 12.7 operating margin. No change. 4 division. Okay, it's fine. So overall, things are actually decreasing a little bit. 226 to 225.2 is actually a little bit down. So if I use 3 divided by 25.2 times 100, it's around 12%. Obviously, the higher the percentage, the easier to make money. Yeah, if you have 30%, it's going to be a lot easier to make money. But let's have a look. Ultra Beauty. Did Warren Buffett just bought Ultra Beauty recently? Let's have a look. Warren Buffett bought Ultra Beauty stock. I think one of them. Did two names, Heiko and Ultra Beauty. So he did bought this like just like a month ago, 2 months ago. Warren Buffett, Ultra Beauty, despite disappointing earnings. Anyway, so let's have a look. Ultra Beauty a little bit. Cool. So it's actually definitely at the support line kind of already. Now, as you said, we make a lot of money shorting things like last week auto parts advance historical PE ratio. We make a lot of money doing this because we are shorting it when the PE ratio is at incredibly quite high. I think let's look. Okay, this is actually at the 0 time. Or another one, which one? Even Charles River and stuff like that. So if you ask me, I would say that Ultra Beauty will still come down temporarily for the whole month, probably in September time. Yeah, probably because it's gonna come down a little bit just right there. It might be a little bit of defensive stock as well, just because it's kind of like a beauty brand and during recession, people probably still do some beauty. So it's a little tricky. So I was just gonna put it there, a little tricky, because the PE ratio is at historical low. Is at historical low to short. Okay, so it's a very, very temporary thing. Okay, well done though. Let's go to the next one. Which one? So that's Ultra Beauty. Elastic Fiscal was increased by 12%. Okay. Marvel Technology was increased quite a lot. Second quarter 0.35 minus 0.29. What 0.35 minus 0.24? Where's the 0.24 from? It should be 0.29, not 0.24. So let me minus it. 0.35 minus 0.29 is 0.06. 0.06 divided by 0.35 is how much? It's around 17%. Okay. It's a little bit there as well. Marvel Technology INC. Let's see. we have extreme fear, I would just click this and buy this. But because we are at the point where things are supposed to come down, so that's just a bit wary. Just remove all of that. In a second, just remove all of this. Marvel Tech. Yeah, it's like all-time highs as well. Yeah, it's a bit too high to be buying them. Cool, cool, cool. Now, so what's the lesson to learn? The lesson to learn is just we kind of want our step 1 and step 2 to say yes, because looking at guidance is kind of step 3, by the way. So let's continue. Marvel, we've done that. Dollar General. I think we can make money on this guy. Because 5.5, diluted 5.5 minus lower than expectation now 6.8. So I use 5.5 minus 6.8, I get 19. So it's kind of a good short for Dollar General. Okay, you would have short it on August 29. Let's look at the PE ratio of Dollar General. Just trying to see if it's at a high price or low price. Historical PE ratio. Let's see. Okay, it's also a later low as well on that situation. Let's look at Dollar General. Ooh, what is happening here? So it's just like that. If you have a chance, Andy, if you have a chance to do the guidance for all of this, you will be able to see a lot of beautiful stuff happen. You kind of can know that you can time the top here. It's time to short the market already if you just look at the guidance a little bit. Yeah. And our student, why kind of taught us a way to kind of find guidance in a very, very fast way is actually go to investing.com. But I don't think this is the official guidance. I think this is the analyst guidance. And then you type Dollar General. And then you go on like earnings, financial, you go on earnings. And then once you go on earnings, if you look at it carefully here, the earnings here, you can see a pattern kind of going on just right here. So let's look at the pattern right now. So basically, anything forecast is the analyst. This is not from the company. If it's from the company, you have to do it yourself. Go to the transcript, go to the press release. This is just the analyst. But it's quite interesting because because analysts get the number from the companies. So you can see things are going kind of high up a little bit up to probably here. Would you buy this company? Would you sell this company on this date, December 7th, when you realize that the forecast EPS supposed to be 2 before, suddenly dropped to 1? When, the revenue from the guy, just look at the forecast because you get the forecast number first. Forecast is 9, suddenly 9.6, kind of 5. So revenue was 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 10. And then probably here you will see that revenue started to become really dodgy and weird starting 2023. Yeah. So if you look at the chart, for those who says buy and sell, let's look at the chart right now. This beautiful gentleman of Dollar General started to come down like the world has never seen before in all the drawing. So as we said, we can see that there's some doji sign really kind of happened. Okay, let's look at the doji sign again. Okay, let's show you. Doji means, it doesn't follow so nicely. 8, 8, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8.65, 9.43, 9.43, 10. And then you will see that here, things started to drop from 10 to here, it started to drop. Even here, look, 2, 2.5, 2.58, 2.41, 2.98. Here is kind of things started to be dodgy. And then here also started to be dojis as well. Yeah. It's not perfect. I think we need Andy to kind of do all of these in the past, 5 years, so you can 10 years, so you can see exactly how the pattern changed nicely. But you can see things start to be dodgy in December time. Previously, it was just keep going up in a really nice way. Look at the revenue, especially, you know, 10, 9.43, 9.43, 8.715, 8.65 is a very, very nice increasing manner up to this kind of point here, December time, where things, just going the other way around. Like suddenly 2.4, it becomes 1. What's happening here? Yeah, there. Even before that, you'll be like, be careful. Now, you can be careful here already because of we reach kind of extreme greed at that moment. Yeah, so all stocks actually went down at that time. But anyway, so you will see here, Dollar General has been going up, and then it's really stuck sideways since April time, 2022. And to November time, it just keep going down, and then it climbed back up all the way a little bit, and then it just came down like that. So you can see it from the forecast guidance itself as well. So interesting by why. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue. So can we short this company right now? Dollar General slump. So let's have a look. They're expecting the fiscal to be 5.5. Last time is 6.8. If I go to this website right now, which is investing.com, let's have a look. So they're expecting it 1.8 to 1.1. So it's kind of a drop, isn't it? Yeah, kind of a little bit like drop. So because of that, normally we will be like, you know what, guys, time to short this company because it's actually a drop. So let me just remove all of this. And click on Dollar General, type investor. So you can see it yourself. We don't really have to read this anymore, but just to see a little bit. What? 29th of August. Really a little bit important and believe soft sales who feels financially constrained. Share repurchase. Did not repurchase any shares. Because the remaining is 1.4. Under authorization will make from time to time. Dividend is fine. Net sales growth 4 compared to 6 before. 1 compared to 2 before. 5.5 compared to 6.8 before. Expect compensation, continue to expect all of that. Okay, so nothing, they didn't tell us a lot of like what's the reasons and stuff like that. I think if you read the transcript, they will tell us why stock just went down like that. I mean, why they make less money just like that. But it looks like a short. Okay, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna short the company. Dollar cost general. So the second trade we kind of find is Dollar General Corp. It's also a short company. The percentage we're gonna short here. Oh my god, I just deleted that suddenly. Where are we? MFC. Where am I? Who's that guy? You know. So which one? Yeah, Dollar General. Okay. And it's 19.11%. Okay, we can calculate the percentage ourselves by doing the new minus before. So we're gonna use what number? Ooh, what number? Anyway. There we go. Here, 5.5, 6.8. What's happening? Is this this is May one. This is May one. Okay. Obviously, you want the latest one, which is August, which is this one. So we're just gonna minus that. So for those who wants to learn how to minus, this is the only thing you need to learn. If you have been watching so far, here, EPS diluted range compared to the previous. So you use 6.8 minus 5.5. So 6.8 minus 6.8 minus 5.5 is 1.3. 1.3, you want the before figures, which is 6.8. And the difference is 19, okay? So that's how she calculated it, 19% decrease. So I'm going to put on here. So it's a 19% kind of decrease of the EPS. The tricky part here is that the PE ratio is also at the lowest, kind of, okay? Let's go to the next one. Mastercraft. So 0.36, full year 0.36, minus 1.46. So it was decreased by 75%. There's a lot of decrease, even though it's a different year. So it's a lot of decrease. So Mastercraft is a 75% decrease. Wow, crazy. The third company we found today is Master. Probably this is the only company. Mastercraft. How many? Boat Holding. And it's 75. I'm going to take this not her number. 75 decrease. Obviously, it's nice to take a screenshot of that and do all of that and stuff. But we're going to, accept what she said. Mastercraft was down 5% today. Crazy. So if you have done this, which a lot of students did, because this spreadsheet is from students, not me. So if you look at 29th of August there, using the strategies we taught you, you would have shorted there. Okay, if you've been doing every day, 29th of August, or if you have this spreadsheet, you have seen it, 29th of August, you've been shorting that. And you have made a lot of money when the price comes down. Yeah, and it did came down since the earnings is being released. And I still think it's going to come down big time just because, what's that called? Just because what? The earnings actually decreased by 75% like the world has never seen before. If you want to read more of their earnings in the past 8 years, why taught us that we could have just click on here and see where it appears. What's happened? Investing.com. And then we click on that. And then put the name on that. Click on that. And then you go all the way to the bottom, click financial. And then you click earnings. And once you click earnings, what do you do next? You do this. You go on the bottom. And you see 79. There we go. 79 just right here. Excuse me. Are we looking at the same thing? Mastercraft. Analysts are expecting 0.1133 from these that we saw here. Analysts are expecting. Okay, let's do the manual way for a second. Let's just put on the company name here. And we're going to click on that. Where am I looking? I'm gonna go on that Mastercraft boat, this one. And then we're gonna go on to all news. And then we're gonna go on to reports 29. Very good. She was doing it step by step, one by one. Yeah. Reports, the result earning transcript, price target from 19 to 14. Okay. Uki, uki. Uki. Okay, we just like accept that. We can't, that means we cannot accept this then. Mastercraft board holding. EPS 0.113. How come? When the EPS supposed to be? Oh, this is the net sales. EBITDA. Okay. We might have to go manually to the company, type net, that investor. Just trying to see. You can click presentation, or you can just click that. And then you can just click that. And then we look at the guidance. Outlook is here. So net sales is not on investing.com because it's net sales. Investing.com only have revenue and EPS. Net sales. So hence you cannot compare because investing.com is EPS and revenue. They don't have net sales. So you cannot compare like that. Yeah. And that's it. So it's still a short. Let's look at the PE ratio, historical PE ratio of this guy. The last thing that I didn't check is the seasonality of this chart. If you're buying and you're selling, you have to look at the season of this chart. You know, go to my website, type the name of the company, and look at what they do in September and October if you're gonna hold it from there. Okay, cool. So we've got that one, Mastercraft, 75%, which is really big. Let's look at the next one right now. 5 below was minus 13. So let's look though. So 4.35, where's 4.35? 4.35 minus 5. Below expect 4.35 and then minus 5. So the difference is 13. Interesting. This is also a 13%, 5 below. Also looks like it's about to short. That guy, let's have a look. But it's already been doing down like that big time already. Ooh, what happened to this person? It's almost at the support right now. Okay, let's do it in the normal way. We're gonna go on investing, get investor type 5 below. And then we're gonna click on quarterly result. And then I'm gonna click on press release. Second quarter. I'm gonna go on to read the outlook, the third quarter outlook. So they didn't give the full year. Okay, full year is what I want. So I'm looking at EPS. So we don't just compare like that, and it doesn't make any sense. So we want to come up with last quarters as well. So both we can compare side by side. Full year is more important than quarterly. You want to write that down for those who are new. Full year is more important than quarterly because sometimes they give both. For example, this guy, sales is 3.79. This is the latest one, and then 3.73. So it's actually a good thing. While the net income obviously decreases a bit to 3.5% decrease. And then what about this? 4 to 4.7%. Net income 220. Net income 275. 220. So net income is also a good thing. Diluted per income share 3.98. Diluted per income share 4.797. So it's actually good news. Yeah, 3.98. 4.35. It's actually a good news. Yeah, why is it Shorting. Below expect earning 4.35. On June, companies guided 5. 4.35. What's that? So hence it's quite important to look at the official website because which is the company's website because diluted income per income share is 3.98. But this person is showing us 20th of August 4.35. Okay, let's alternate F. Where do you get a number from? 4.3. I think this is the reported one, 4.35. Can't even find that number. Let me read it really carefully. Expects 5 below. Are we in the same company? 4.35 on the net sales of 3.73. A lot of numbers are not really correct. 3.73. Yeah, number is not there. Okay, let's look at the official market beats. This guy, CY5 below. See how do they get the number? Because it's actually a good news. Because the number actually went up. But let's see. 5 below 79 from 95. 97 get sued. Updates fiscal 2024 outlook. Okay, let's look at this. So, expect Q3 full year 4.35 on a net sales of 3.73. The net sales are supposed to be 3.79. Okay, this is June. I'm so sorry, guys. We are looking the other way around. This is August, so it's the other way around. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's start again. So this is the latest one on the outlook. Show full year, absolutely 7.37. Last time was, let's see, 3.79, 7.37. So it's actually decreases. Net income 275, net income 220. Okay, also decreases. Diluted 3.98, diluted 4.97. Okay, actually almost all decreases. Yeah, all decreases. So let's short this guy. Yeah, I just put the numbers, the date a bit wrongly. So this is correct. 13% is not as much as we want, but it's okay. So lower the price from 9 to 5. Yeah. Raises the price. Wow. Okay. It will be nice to be able to see the pattern all the time to see whether they just decrease, the outlook in the past 8 quarters. But it does look like number 4, 5 below is a short because it's a 13% decrease. Number 5, let's look at the last one. This one is increased by 100% Nutanix. Ooh, went up like that. It'd be nice to buy, at the support just right there. But okay. So this is interesting because it used to be what, 2.45 minus the last one, 1 point. Okay, this is different year, 2025, 2024. It'll be nice to compare 2020, 2023 as well. So you can see a pattern of do they always increase by 127%. Okay. Coals, let's look at coals. A lot of people were shouting at coals as well. Let's get 40% decrease. Coles was 1.75, now 1.27. Cut full year revenue outlook. Lifted though. Raises earning guidance. Cut full year earning outlook. So it's kind of mixed, isn't it? One is cutting and one is increasing. Let's look at the website. KOHL Investor. News release. Let's open this. Where am I? Updated. Net sales, a decrease to a decrease. Diluted 1.75. Okay, we can't just compare like that. We need both. So I'm going to open this and open the one before. So both of them. So now we can compare side by side. Now it has to be outlook compared to this. This is the August one, May one. Decrease of 2 to 4. This one decrease of 4 to 6. So it's bad news for the net sales. Last time was decrease of 1%. Now decrease of 3, even bad. Operating margin in the range of 3.4. 3. Operating margin is a good news. Diluted EPS, which is really important, 1.25. 1.75. So it's a good news for EPS. The rest is okay. It's okay. It's very similar to Ultra Beauty. KOHL. The EPS definitely increases, as we can see. But as you say, the stock market right now, if it crash, I think probably this is going to come down a little bit. So what's the good news for this guy? The good news for this is that they are, let's look. The good news for Cole is that their earnings was increasing, the EPS, but the revenue, the sales was actually decreasing. So maybe they cut a lot of cost. Maybe they fire people. That's how they become good. Okay, acceptable, but is it a good time to buy this? If the sales increase, then I would be buying. I will write that down though. Number 5, KOHL is a buy because 45% increase in EPS, but sales, or which is the revenue, was decreased from, I don't know, from -1 to -3, something like that. Yeah, if you look at it carefully, that's what they say. From -4, this is to -4 from -2. So -1 to -3. Yeah, it's actually decreasing. So revenue was down, but the earnings was up because they reduced their cost. If you read the transcript a little bit. Now let's do the last one. Which we have First Farm was another one. This is from another country. -40. Let's say 30. -50. Wow. First Farms. Let's look. Can't find this company. Actually, remove the space. Yeah, still cannot find. Very gutted. Otherwise, this is kind of good company. Ultra Beauty, we just look at it. It's -10%. Doyo Group revises. This is the Japan company. Increased by 510. Dido Group. Dido Group. So recently it started to become okayly good because the guidance started to increase. You can see since what day? Like that day. Yeah. Because if you look carefully, this person, Dido Group, the guidance used to be 155. Where's the 155 here? 155. Wow. -25. 25 his last year. The difference is 500% increase in their EPS. So it's quite a thing. So I'm just going to put it there. Number 6, Dido Group. It's a buy. It's a Japan company, but it increased by 5% EPS. Yeah. We have a look 2 months, 1 month from now to see what happened. America, 28% increase in their money. So 77 is here, -60. So they're just using revenue only. And the difference is 28. America. and Let's have a look again. 77. Minus 60, this is 60. Now, because this is quarter to quarter, it will be nice to see the whole 8 quarter all together. Yeah, because this is quarter to quarter, it will be nice to have full year. Can you see quarter three expects Q3 is quarter to quarter? You want to expect full year revenue. That'll be a lot more powerful. Semtech, how much? 155% increase. Let's get the number. 0.23 is here, operating minus 0.09. That's last time. The little earnings to loss 0.09 is 155. So it's kind of good news. Semtech. I'm going to finish the call in 5 to 10 minutes. Now, because it's all-time high already, so we didn't do anything with this. Oh, it's not. Let's look. Interesting. But as you said, September time is just a bit tricky for that, but this is interesting. Let's read carefully. Q2 revenue, Q2 outlook. Now, again, this is a quarter to quarter. It's not as powerful as full year. Okay. Q2 is not as powerful as full year. For Q2 and Q1 like that, you want to look back on the past 8 quarters. Takasha, this is a Japan company. So 5.4 minus 19 was decrease of 73%. This is just Takasho. So obviously the stock went down massively like that. Yeah. It's okay though. Wow. Crazy. We probably gonna put that in, but this is a Japan company, so but just for the sake of putting in, Takasho is a Japan company, was dropped by 75% drop. Yeah, because 5 compared to previous is 19. Southport, New Zealand. Very good. This student is so good. 9.3 minus 11.7 is a full year for the year. So it's a for the year. So I think it's a full year. So Southport, New Zealand. So look, Southport, New Zealand. Can't find the company because it's a very small company. Southport. Good though. What else? Wettery. Expect. This is a Euro company. Wettery. Wettri. Can't find. Maybe it's so small. The 51 Talk Education Online Group. Intuit. 18%, August 22nd. I think we look at Intuit before. And this is just, again, quarter to quarters as well. Intuit. Okay, I think we've done everything. B sales 25, advanced auto parts. We done this. Advanced auto parts was a 46%, really big. Hovanian 11%. Well done. Awesome. Let me look at the chat box now. I've missed the chat box big time. Cole, we've done Cole. Henry Dollar expecting Laura, thank you all. Ultra Beauty, Broadcom, INC, Amin. What is DKS? Toby, I think it's one of the currency. Microtechnology is good to buy around 60 based on my calculation. Really? Well done, Amin. I'm gonna check your calculation for you, okay? I'm gonna type, what's that? Broadcom, what's that called? Micron Tech. I'm gonna finish this in 3 minutes because I actually have something going on. What am I doing? I'm trying to look for hers. Micron is here. Financial result report. Oh, I love that. I mean, I think you're doing really well because you are trying to find it individually. So Micron Technology I'm going to type investor. And I'm going to click quarterly result. And we're going to compare one by one. We're going to compare view press release and view press release. And we're going to go on to guidance straight away at the bottom. I think you might be right. 0.61. That's the latest one. March, we have 0.17. I think you are right. Very good. But this is just third quarter. This is still quarter to quarter. Fourth quarter is still quarter to quarter. It will be nice to have a full year guidance. Let's see if the presentation part they give us a full year guidance. I'm going to click on that. If you full year guidance, that means money is going to fall from the sky. So outlook, demand, supply, capex plan. What is this? What is this? Outlook, guidance. Okay. So yeah, Q4 guidance. And okay, this is, which is the latest one? And this. So 7.6 to 6.6, and then the EPS 1.08 to 0.445. You're absolutely right. It definitely increases. You're absolutely right. I like your calculation, but because it's quarter to quarter, so things can be quite tricky if it is quarter to quarter, because you have to pull out the 8 quarters and you have to see how much it increased every single quarter. Like, for example, it can increase 100% all the time, and suddenly it only increase 75%. So this quarter will not be so good. But how do I find that out? You have to go through the 8 quarters and look one by one. That's first way. Second way, we can use what our Y was showing us. Just go to investing.com. Let's see whether it works. And then we're going to type the name of the company. I think it's called Micron Tech. How do I click it? Micron. This one, the first one. Micron Technology. And then you click on earnings. And then you see the pattern kind of going on here. So we have, we have like 7, 8, 6, 6, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5, 6, 7 is a very normal thing. 5, 6, 7, very normal. I will show you NVIDIA later. And 0, 0, 1, okay. But the revenue is a very normal thing. Let me show you NVIDIA side by side so you can see NVIDIAinvesting.com. You can see a little bit, so you can get to see, compare and contrast a little bit. I need to go earnings. Something called. So you can see, look at NVIDIA. It's very special. Can you see NVIDIA from 6 it jumps to 11? It's a big jump. Big money making. Obviously, you're going to go all in August 23 when there's a big money coming in. You said, actually, you know what? You don't have to wait for August 23 to jump in, because even before November 14, in August 28, you already know the result is going to be 32.67. So if you see August is going to be 11.3, May, you could have started buying all in, and this is exactly what our students do. Yeah? Well done. So you guys are doing really well. Someone wants a spreadsheet. Okay, I'm going to send you the spreadsheet. Normally, the spreadsheet is only for students in the high level training, but I'm going to send it to you. But please make sure you do the work though, guys. Please be like these apprenticeship students. Literally found all the trades all together, like the world has never seen before. So good. So good. You cannot imagine how students doing that is, how much money are they printing. Now, how do I copy this link? Someone please copy the link and send it to the chat group, because I need to go now. Anyway, cool. That's it for now. Aisha, you can ask me privately. I will send it to you. That's it for now. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well. I hope you learned something new today. But great work, Amin. Well done, Amin. You do really, really good job. A lot of people did a really, really good job. And Laura, you're doing really, really, really incredible as well for really playing full out. I think you have great potential. A lot of students here. Jatin, well done. Laura, Andy, well done. Let's have a look. Okay, that's it for today. Speak soon. Well done. Well done. This area at the moment, then what name? Well done, Nora. Well, Laura, hope you guys are doing well. Thank you, Sam. I'm spinning first time here. Well done, Paraf. You're doing really well. You're doing so well, Sam. Paraf, watch the week 4 video. You will go so good. You will be so good. A lot of people are probably spinning if you first time here. You're probably not gonna spin for the first 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, you're gonna start spinning because you haven't finished the week 4 videos. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. I probably want to think to bring the week 4 video upwards. So well done, everyone. Anodas, send me a text. These type of people need to send me, these beautiful people need to send me a text. Anodas, send me a text. Bertrand, long time no see. Welcome home, Bertrand. Send me a text as well. Well done, Bruno. Elmira, you're doing really well. Henry, nice. John Fisher, definitely need to send me a text. Laura, nice. Min Luan, welcome on board. Min, if you can do the rest, let me know. Nora, also really, really nice to see you. Also need to Parvinder, well done. Parvinder, nice. And Rohima and Sam and Toby. Well done. That's it for today, guys. Speak to you very soon. Take a screenshot of that. Please, please, for the love of God and for beautiful, beautiful faces, just click the button. And if you are new, you can click your go on your NVIDIA has been subpoenaed by US Justice Department escalation of agency antitrust investigation. Wow. NVIDIA is dropping. But anyway, well done and speak to you guys very, very soon. Give it a try. If you are new, go onto your practice account and practice on some of these trades. Build your confidence up step by step. Thanks a lot. You're welcome in.